Hi, welcome to today's video. We are going to be doing a speed build of our little campsite area today. I have this blank empty area, so like a blank canvas for us to start on, and I'm going to be taking inspiration from this campsite right here. I don't know who to credit. I found it on Pinterest, but this is what we're going to try to take inspiration from. It's probably not going to turn out nearly as good, but I have all of our items that we might need for a campsite just kind of spread out right here. I have some trees in my inventory. I'm not very good at building or anything, so I guess we'll just see how this turns out. Without further ado, let's get started. So I started off with my little river that I was trying to make. Like I said, I don't know how to terraform. I have no idea what I'm doing ever when I'm terraforming either water or like cliffs. So I wasn't really sure how this was going to turn out. I was basically just winging it at this point because I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm just putting holes in the ground and hoping that they turn out into a nice looking river. Next, I wanted to put out our little campsite sign. Thank you, Thalum, for sending it to us. I think it's the cutest sign ever. So we put that out. I started planting some cedar trees everywhere. I think they really go with like the whole like outdoorsy campsite vibe rather than the hardwood trees. So those are the only ones that I was going to put up at our little campsite area. You'll notice me kind of just running around not really knowing what I'm doing, and that's because I don't. But I wanted to use some of this country fencing because I just think it goes really well with like the whole cottagey outdoorsy vibe. I don't know what I'm saying, but I really like this fencing, so I put some of that around. Next, I really wanted to add some like details and pathing to the floor. So I started off with these little dirt patches. I didn't end up liking them, so I took them away later. But over here in this little corner, I wanted to put a little like camp cookout area. So I was going to put like a fire or a stove and then a couple benches. You might notice as we go on with the build, I add more trees and shrubbery, and that's just because I wanted the campsite to look more full, and I think the greenery really fills it out and makes it look, I don't know, nice and decorated. In this area, I wanted to put like a little area to chop wood, and then I realized I did not have like the nice axe with me, so I had to run all the way down to Nooks and buy an axe. So here's me buying an axe. And then I'm running all around back up to the campsite. Ignore the rest of my island. It is a complete mess. I'm obviously trying to redecorate and redo everything. So there are just flowers and weeds and trees and dropped items everywhere. I'm using a lot of the more simple wood-based furniture just because I think it fits in very well, not only with the campsite that we have going on, but also just with my whole island in general. I'm trying to make it more natural looking, and so I've been using a lot of the wood stuff. I actually like how this little area turned out with this little picnic table. I think it looks really cute. And here's more of me running around not knowing what I'm doing. Next, I'm going to get some of the custom pathing and put it on the floor. I have little rocks and flowers, and what else do I have? Little woodsy looking stuff to put on the floor. I think it just gives it more dimension, and like I said before, I really want it to look very full, and I think that helps. So I didn't know what to put in this little corner area until I looked back at the inspiration photo, and they had a little well with a little bucket next to it, and so I put it there because I didn't know what else to add. I also changed my river a little bit. I just made it a little bit longer because I wanted it to come further down closer to the campsite sign. Again, I'm just adding more of the custom designs to the ground. Also, side note, I wish we had more custom design space. I'm really sad there's only a little bit. So I try to use and reuse the same designs. And I really like the ones that I have, the stones and the little wood log. What is that called? I don't know. They're very cute. I like the ones that I have, and I feel like they're very versatile, and I can use them in a lot of different areas on the island. At this point, I'm feeling a little bit iffy about how we're liking the campsite. I don't necessarily love it, but I also don't necessarily hate it. So I'm putting down some more of the custom designs. These are little blossom flowery ones. I think they're so pretty. I'm doing that before I go and grab more of the little decorations. So some shrubs, some flowers, just anything to kind of make it pop. I don't really know exactly what I'm looking for, but I do know I want just a little bit more detail in it. So If only you knew how much fruit I have to eat before I like redesign my island, because look how bad I am at tree placement. Like I just don't know how to do it. So I have to constantly eat fruit to lift up the trees and put it somewhere else. I never know what I'm doing. I wanted to put Rover's briefcase up here because I thought it was like a little cute thing. Like, oh, the campsite visitor has luggage that didn't fit in the tent with them. I also just think it's really, really cute. I think it's one of my favorite in-game items. And so I just thought it fit nicely in our little area. At this point, I was thinking like, what are we missing from a campsite? And then I thought, oh yeah, a campfire. So I made a little area for that. After I was gonna go grab some flowers, I have them all planted on the beach, so I was running there. But then we ran into Meringue here, who wanted to buy our kimono stand, and I was gonna use it like in the campsite. I was gonna make a little like laundry area with like the little drying pole, and I don't know, but then I can't say no to Meringue, so I let her buy it. So that idea went completely out the window. But anything for Meringue, anything. After our little exchange, I booked it to the beach and I was looking for some flowers. It is ridiculous how many flowers are just all over the place. I ended up deciding on orange and white flowers for our camp area. So I have like orange hyacinth, white lilies, white mums, orange tulips, and I just kind of scattered them all over the place. At this point, we're basically done with the campsite, and I'm just adding a couple more minor like little details. So I'm adding another shrub, I'm adding more of like the floor decoration, also Peep Bo in the background, how cute is he? But yeah, we're basically just adding a couple more final touches until the campsite's all done. So let's get right into our little walk around tour, and we'll do it in regular speed, not the super fast one anymore. I think our campsite looks very simple, but I think it's kind of nice. Could I have done better? Probably. Am I good at decorating and terraforming and just making nice little areas? Not really, but that's okay. We can do simple little things and it can still look fairly nice and it can still fit in with the theme of our island. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, decorating's really not my thing. So if you didn't enjoy this video, that's okay. I'll be back to doing villager hunts very soon. I should have one up within the week. But let me know what your campsite looks like. Let me know what kind of vibe you're going with for your island right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you in the next video.